Good morning. Hello. How are you? If you're here and joining me live in my studio at 8 a.m. on a Friday, it's finally Friday. I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm live. Drop me a comment if you are here. And if you want me to stop singing, which I reasonably know you do. So there we go. I'm live. Good morning, Anne. Anne, I hope I shared this to where I want to, but I'm going to share it again. Good morning, Cecilia. Where am I going with this? How are you guys? Oh, let me do it from here. I want to make sure I shared this in your Artful Journey group, and I don't know if I did. So I want to make sure our peeps are seeing it. So I'm going to share it right now. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm going to share it to your Artful Journey. I hope live. Oops, that doesn't say live. Okay. Let me post it. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Carla. This is my favorite time in the whole wide world. Okay. Legine said, morning, kiddo, from my motorhome. Hi, Legine. I can start because she's here. All right. Good morning, Hitomi. It is Friday. I started singing because this song is in my head. Does anybody know the country song? It's finally Friday. I'm free again. I got my motor running for a wild weekend. I'm not having a wild weekend, but good morning. Okay, I want to make sure my tribe is here. It is Friday. The challenge is done. The doors to your Artful Journey are open. Life is crazy, amazing, and good. Did I say that? It is. I can say that. It is crazy, amazing, and good. It's really busy. I just want you all to know, if anybody knows anybody in Santa Fe, New Mexico, who's an artist, I had my schedule full for some artists that I wanted to talk to, and one of them was unfortunately in an accident, and so she's okay. She's okay. But I need to book another artist, so I'm looking this morning, and I found one, and I'm going to call her today and beg her to be part of Art Masters. So good morning, everybody. I do sing all the time. I sing at work, in the shower, in my car. Where else do I sing? Any type of karaoke. If there is a karaoke in Fort Worth when we go to the retreat and I have enough wine, I'm your girl. I love to sing. I love to sing. It's fairly obvious. And I have this weird gift that when people say things to me like, you know, hey, can you hand me that hammer? And I'm like, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning. So nobody ever asks me for a hammer, I noticed, anymore at work. Hey, can you hand me that hammer? Nope, can't. I'm going to have to sing to you first. Okay, so it is Friday. I do have a song for all occasion. Oh my God, Lisa. Lisa, I'm not doing anything Saturday night. Oh my God. That is my friend Lisa, who I'm invited to her house each Saturday, and nobody's ever asked me to sing there. I will do it. All right. I have a performance on Saturday night. I just booked my Saturday night performance. So if y'all want to, and I know Lisa with a video camera, she will get me. All right. I just want to say the doors to your Artful Journey are officially open until Monday. That is a limited time. They close on Monday. I go back to painting and doing everything that makes my world a better place to live in with paint. Let's see. I want to say to you that today, tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. Now, if I'm at the fire pit on Sunday, or on Saturday, then I'm going to show up on Sunday looking a little more haggard. But I do the same thing. It's usually with old Girl Scout songs. Can you film it, Lisa, and post it, please? I would let Lisa do that. All right. So this is one of my favorite things to do, and I usually do this around the time we open the doors to your Artful Journey, which they are open until Monday. I'll put this pencil down because I'm going to probably poke myself. I love to talk to my tribe members. I like to meet your Artful Journey members, and I get to see them via Zoom, and they see me all the time. But one thing I like to do is get to know them, connect with them. I like to know too. I want to know, how is your Artful Journey going for you? What is it meant for you? And I love to share that. So this morning and every day, by the way, I can hear Lisa. You betcha. She's got a nice quiet voice. You betcha. I really don't have this on. I'm going to put this on so I can see this here too. All right. Good morning, Tammy. So, this morning we have Lynn, who is joining me first, and then I'm going to bring Carrol on. I don't know how to say their last names. I know how to say Lynn's Cunningham. I could say that. So I'm going to bring Lynn into our stream here. I'm going to unmute this darling girl. Lynn, can you hear me and see me?
Yes, I can.
Let me make sure everybody in Facebook land can hear you.
Okay.
And I have a feeling I need to put my headphones in. That's going to save that problem.
Okay, I have mine in. Hold
on. Yeah. Steal the show. Hold on.
Steal the show. Hi, everybody.
I got to try this. I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, we can hear Lynn. Okay, good. You can hear Lynn.
Me? Okay, you can hear me? Okay.
Yeah, but I'm going to try this. Oh, good. Okay.
I think, we're okay. Yeah.
Okay, we are?
Yeah, we're okay.
Right, well, I'm going to leave these in just to match you.
I think, yeah.
Hi, Lynn.
Hi.
I want to thank you first and foremost for being here, because I know it's probably not easy, but you did volunteer.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll ask the question. It's just like a couple of girlfriends talking, and that's what we are. So, all right. I would like to know, first off, do you remember when you joined your Artful Journey?
Yes, I joined it last year after one of the challenges. I want to say somewhere after September. We did like the postcard challenge. We did the Christmas cards, and I joined then. And it was interesting because I haven't stopped since then. You know, the other thing, let me tell you, Trace, that one of your members, who I happen to know from Pittsburgh, from another group that I'm no longer part of, but I saw her artwork on Facebook. And I said, oh, how'd you do that? And that's how I found out about you and Wednesday Night Live. So I had started doing the Wednesday Night Lives, I think in September. And then I did that all the time. And then I did the challenges. And before you know it, the doors were open to your Artful Journey. It was like the best thing that ever happened. I have to tell you. So I thank Debbie, one of your members, for putting it out there on her Facebook page and then introducing you that way. So I'm grateful for that.
That reminds me, Lynn, I never ask people to share stuff, and then when they do, it's so nice. So thank you, Debbie, for that as well. I appreciate you saying that. So, Lynn, what has your Artful Journey meant to you? The membership, the art, the camaraderie?
Well, let me say first that the Artful Journey has inspired me to create again. I was lost for a long time. Okay, I hadn't created, I hadn't drawn for a long time, painted, and there's lots of reasons for that. Life got in the way, divorce, remarriage, which is a good thing. And so I didn't have any confidence either, so anymore in my ability. So by being an Artful Journey member and learning all these techniques that you provide for us, like you break it down into the process into doable parts that, hey, I can do this. I can do this. Do I have to be the greatest? No, you're being you. And by your energy, your creativity in itself, and your authenticity, there's so many times that throughout these Facebook things, and then even in the portal or morning meditations, wine with wine, you are so you, and there's so many similarities. I can relate to you. You know what I mean? And it's just so wonderful. And so I'm not alone. So what it means to me is that I found my confidence again. I have done 4 journals, which is unheard of for the last, oh gosh, 50 years. I mean,
Do you
like
have one in front? Do you have one in front of you? By the way, I
yeah.
have not talked to Lynn. We have not talked before. Anne sets up all these interviews, which I love. So I totally put her on
Mhm.
the spot and said, "Do you
Yeah,
have a
yeah,
journal?"
yeah, I do. I have
Oh, there
quite a
she
few
goes.
here. Yeah, here I go. Yeah, going to my art desk. Eh,
Oh,
By
I
the
love
way,
it.
I still have my art brushes from 50 years ago from art school, 51 years. And they sat there. I never gave them away because I always felt that, I was going to get back here someday. And I did. And thanks to you, we do the leaves, we do our flowers. Um, we just all kind of fun things, and the different techniques. Anyone out there that has not oh, love is love. I mean, well, like it's just, I just grabbed the first one that was out there. We have
Lynn,
so many with
you went to art school.
I did. I went to art school in 1970, and then I got married the first time, and that didn't work out well because he had a mental issue. I wasn't allowed to do artwork, and so that's the other thing. When you become stymied or made to feel less than, you stop everything, and that's what happened to me.
Yep.
Until many years later, my husband now bought me my first real art desk, which I use every day now since I've been with you. I use
Oh
it
my
every
God.
day. It's in my
Well,
office.
thank you. We do have divorce in common, but I'm not remarried again.
Yeah, yeah.
But if
You, yeah.
your husband has a brother,
Oh, oh yes, he does, but he's married too, because my husband is awesome. I finally, after all those years, God gave me a second chance. And luckily for me, he already had 4 children. So I didn't have to go through that childbirth stuff. So I was really glad about that, and the other thing is, you know, your artful journey has been instrumental. I now share things with people, which I didn't do before. Like I share my artwork, I gift my artwork, I mail my artwork to people, and I never had the confidence until I was in an artful journey member with you, because you allow us to just be free. You say, hey, it's only a piece of paper.
it's only a piece of
You
paper.
don't. Yeah, you don't have to use. You don't have to be a perfectionist. And I'm a perfectionist, but I'm getting way out of that. I'm getting out of that now because it's I know it's so fun, and so anyway, the other thing is, when I was young, I started drawing at a young age, but I was born with a bilateral cleft palate, I mean, cleft lip and a palate. And so I turned to my art back then as a child because it gave me a safe place to be. When you're being made fun of, things like that, it does do something to you in the long run.
It
But
does.
but I was grateful that I had a talent, which I think everybody has talents. Everybody's creative, in some form. But everyone around me didn't use their creativity, but they always thought that it was something. So it gave me self confidence. But then, like I said, there was that big part of my life that I lost everything until September when I
You didn't
became.
lose it. You just kind of buried a little bit. Had to
Yeah,
rise back
yeah,
to the top. I
yeah,
love that. I love that you said
yeah.
that. I too was in a marriage that was minimized. Now
Hmm.
I've been married
Yeah.
twice. I don't want people to think my kid's dad I did get remarried, but I was sold a different bill of goods than I anticipated. But thankfully, just like you said, and I will say this, when I was young, I was introverted. I had Coke bottle glasses since I was 4. I had acne. I had braces. I had it all. And the one thing I didn't have was confidence. And my art was a space that I loved. And I, to this day, don't even think, like, I think people in high school wouldn't even remember me. And now they're like, who is this girl? Who's So I commend you for that. And I know from that space and it being minimized, but you know what? I am so happy because you just showed me all of that artwork. That is yours. You made it yours. And I love that.
I thank you too, because now I'm in my happy place. There doesn't. I'm in a happy place now, where I always said, when I retire, I'll get back into it. And Tracy, I have a bunch of art supplies I collected all these years. I didn't have to go out and buy anything because, like you said, use what you have.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm using it. It's so fun. It's so fun. But I found my happy place, and I'm so grateful. And if anyone's on the fence about joining your artful journey, don't be.
Thank you so much.
It will be the best thing that you've ever done for yourself, you see, because you're worth it. Always remember, you're worth it.
Oh my God. I don't know about Carrol, who's in the background right now, but I'm not sure I want to follow Lynn. I can see Carrol in the background going, okay. Lynn, I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I purposely do not speak to anybody before we do these interviews, and I do that on purpose so that I don't want to tell people what to say or how to feel. I mean, I would prefer they get on and say they like their Artful journey.
Yeah, really.
Hold on, I got to look at this name. I got to look at this list that Ann put together. I'm just going to read a couple of comments, and I do want to, I'm going to show some of these. So Alice said, thank you, Lynn, for your authenticity.
Oh, thank you, Alice.
Yeah, and let's see, Cheryl, nice to meet you, Lynn. Beautiful story. And by the way, Cheryl is one of the people I'm speaking to, so that's good. And then Anne, of course, said, I love hearing your story. The funny thing is, we all do have a story. And you know what? It doesn't all have to be a sad story. It just, life has its ups and downs. So I am super excited. I want to thank you for agreeing to do this.
Thank you.
Were you nervous at first?
Yes, I was. Yep. Well, see, I don't like to be on camera. I don't like to have my picture taken. I don't want to be on camera, But you know what? Your artful journey has done so much for me that I felt I owed it to everybody to put myself aside. Hey, this is me. I'm going to let you know that I love it. And it's the best thing that happened to me. I take my journals everywhere.
Wait, Lynn, excuse me. You are remarried. And if your husband is watching this again, I do not want him to hear him. You're the best thing. This is the best thing that happened to me.
Right, yeah. Yeah, oh, no, he's in there. Yeah, it's okay. He knows how much I love you. And he loves listening to you, too, by the way. He listens when I'm doing my artwork. Yeah. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure being here.
Thank you so much. And I will say goodbye to you. And I'm going to bring Carrol on. Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oops. Hold on. I don't know.
Hi.
Oh, there we go. Hi, Carrol.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine. That's going to be hard to follow.
Carrol right now is like, hurry up. I got to go make something up. I'm going to say goodbye to my friend, Lisa. Got to go do flowers. She is my flower mentor. She's our local grower. Goodbye, Lisa. Okay.
Bye, Lisa.
Carrol, hello. By the way, I never even asked Lynn where she was from. Darn it. Where are you from?
Granbury, Texas.
I went to Granbury, Texas. I love your town.
Oh, thank you. It's wonderful.
Do you know Heidi who lives there?
I've seen her on Facebook, and I
Okay.
want to meet her.
She's amazing. She's amazing. So Carol, tell us a little bit about you.
Well, I'm from St. Louis originally. I have 2 kids and 4 grandkids, 2 of which are twins. So I know the twin bit. And we moved to Port Aransas, Texas, which was on the Gulf of Mexico. Lived there for over 40 years. Hurricane Harvey came, and we ended up selling everything and moving up here to Granbury. And we've been here 2 years now. So I'm still learning, but I love this town.
It is so cute, quaint, gorgeous. The downtown area is amazing.
It's wonderful.
I'm so happy I got to go.
Yeah, it's perfect. And we have old cars. We have a 36 Ford and a 56. No, I can't even say Fairlane. I think there is 66. So we're in car clubs also.
I'm a Ford girl, born and raised. My dad retired from Ford, so thank you. Don't even judge me. I drive a Toyota RAV4, but that was that was an ex-husband purchase.
We won't tell.
So, do you have twins yourself?
No, my daughter has twins.
Oh.
They're now 24, but
okay, mine are 20.
Okay.
Yeah, turning 20.
Yeah, they live in Arlington near us.
So you get to be part of their lives.
Yes. And the other 2 are still in. I've got 2 other grandkids, a boy and a girl, and they are in Port Aransas yet. So I miss them, but get to see them once in a while.
Okay, I love it now. All my twin. I think when I have that twin thing, Annette Wilson said I have twins, and they're 27. So I love it. So Carol, first off, I see, is that your art in the background?
Yes.
I tell people to share their art, but I also want to tell people, hang your own artwork up.
I didn't for a long time. And that when we were in Port Aransas, I would do it in the kitchen and on the counter, wherever I could find, and then I have to put it all away. But when we moved here and built the house, I said, one room is mine. So I don't care what we all do, but one room is mine. And that's what I did here. I just got it out and started hanging it up.
So do you want to tell me what your artful journey means to you?
Everything. It's brought me more confidence. And I met Tracy through 24-hour art party. A couple weeks before. Somehow you came across my Facebook page. And I watched, I think, 1 or 2 that was on Wednesday nights. And then all of a sudden the art party came up, and I said, I want to do that. And that was all weekend.
Remember that was right when COVID had really kept us home.
Yes. Yeah. So I started that, and every week I was watching you on Wednesday night and trying to paint, but thought, well, but I've kept it up. And when it opened up, I was there. I think I was the first or second. I just jumped in.
Oh, I love it. I am so happy. Now, are you working in journals, or do you work? Because I noticed you're hanging your art.
I'm doing both.
Okay.
I started out in oils back in the early before acrylics really got going. And I started there, but then I went to acrylics, and I've just had more fun with it. And then with this, finally have a journal, but I've been doing it on watercolor paper. I'm just cutting it in half and putting it up and working on that. But I said, I'm going to get a journal and just start keeping it in a journal. I've got it hung all over the place. So.
Well, I think the nice thing, and so somebody said, I can relate to Carol and kitchen counters as the only space. So just so you know, I do have an art studio. I don't need this art studio to create. It happens to be my business, my profession. But the one thing about art journaling is you can take it with you.
Yes. We went to a car show, and I actually took the journal with me, I think the first time I used it. And I was sitting in the car showing I took some pencils. And you had shown us, and I can't remember who it was, but I've got a little booklet type that holds pencils and all of my inks and all of it in there. I took that with me. And I just sat and colored penciled and played around with it while I was sitting waiting.
Isn't it amazing? And I love car shows too, but I could have my fill of them and be sitting in the corner drawing by
Yeah. That's what I just sat there and thought, okay, is it 8 o'clock yet?
Well, and it's funny because I actually grew up in Detroit. I'm from Michigan. I'm from the Motor City. So I've been to the biggest car shows, Woodward, cruising down Woodward. I've been there. That's been part of my family. Cars are my family history because every single person in my family worked for either Ford, Buick, GM, or Cadillac. So, and a lot of people are saying I have to use my kitchen counter too. And that is, I started in one small little corner, but for the most part, most of the stuff that I use on a regular basis fits in a bag, and I paint in my room. I paint in my bed. I paint wherever. I need to get a life.
I don't paint in the bed.
I don't know what it is about me, but I am really happy that you decided to do this. Were you nervous to chat with?
When Anne asked me, I thought, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I just can't do this. But then I decided, let's go for it and do it.
What would you say to anybody who is on the fence, doesn't know if this is for them?
Do it. It's just, my confidence has come from doing this. I'm getting more and more, and I have been showing it. I did a lot of artwork, which is like on the back here, and I did do some craft shows. I do a lot of crafts and arts, but I think I'm getting more into the watercolors and just the drawing, and I can't draw, but
But you know what? Even some of the exercises that we do that gets you past that drawing fear, because I think that's the number one thing I hear. Do you have to draw? I mean, you don't really. I
thought I can't do that, but I'm learning if I just watch and do it, I just do it. And if I'm not really thinking about it, I'll just go in and say, oh, I did that. Wow.
And you're getting lots of, I love this. And by the way, I'm going to be talking to Cecilia. I'm going to be talking to Cheryl. So this is great. I love this. And everybody is saying creativity becomes a true part of your being. Would you agree with that?
I do. When I first started painting and learning about it, and that I could do it for a while, but then I had the kids and that and then we moved to Port Aransas and we had the business going. And then I had my business, and it just kept, I didn't get time. I didn't have time. And once in Port Aransas, finally when the kids were in high school, I said, this is crazy. I want to do something. So I just started a little bit here and there. And I finally got back into it, but I could only do it in the kitchen, or I do it on the counter, kind of hide, and then I had to put everything away and then get it back out. And I thought, when I got my room, I can shut that door, and if it's a mess until tomorrow.
I agree with you. I would say this too, and I get a lot of questions about people about time. Your artful journey, I mean, everything is done at your pace. Right. All of the videos are there. I work a full-time job along with my full-time art biz. I've had a lot of working people, retired people who tell me they have it's 15 to 20 minutes. It's 30 minutes.
Yes. I come in off and on, and I'll have it sitting out, and I can come in and do a little something, and then I go back and watch the pot boiling.
Just so you know, I had to cook. I have to cook for myself now anyway, but I cooked dinner last night. Out of the 3 things I cooked because I was painting, I burned 2 of them. Worst dinner ever. And I was like, I really wish there was a film crew so I could tell people this is legitimately how distracted. And if there's art around, I get.
And I can't wait for November. I signed up, and I'll be there November.
You are going to the retreat?
Yes.
Oh, you're right there. Oh my God.
I have to. When you brought it out, I think that was it right then. And
Excellent.
that we're
We're
going to do
gonna
it.
so I am doing a retreat in November 5th, 6th, and 7th. I'm so happy to hear that. I didn't even ask Lynn where she lives. But I'm excited. We're going to be painting together. And I'll tell you this much. So that's one of the projects. The denim is bring your own denim. That's the only thing I'm kind of requesting you bring your own. I've got the paints, I've got everything. Now, if you like your own paintbrushes, bring your own paintbrushes. Sometimes people, especially somebody who's been painting for a while, has that preference because you don't want my teaching brushes. We also are going to be art journaling. Then we're going to be painting denim. I've got a canvas, and we have 2 guest teachers. So it is going to be a full, awesome weekend.
Oh, great. That's going to be so much fun. And to meet everybody.
Yes, and we get to meet everybody. And Anne will be there.
Oh, Anne.
Yep, she just said, see you at the retreat. Yay.
Yay.
I love it. Anything else you'd like to say for your parting words, Carol?
Enjoy every bit of it. Just do it. Enjoy it. It's more fun, and I've gotten more confidence. I've even done a huge painting in my kitchen that we've hung up in our dining room, and I'm just, so when people see it, yeah, I did that.
Okay, Carol, I am going to ask that you please post a photo of that artwork in your Artful Journey that you painted that's larger in the kitchen. Could you please do that?
I'll do that.
I am going to stay here. I am going to say goodbye to the lovely Carol, and thank you so much. It wasn't bad, was it?
No, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad. Wasn't
No,
that
it
good?
wasn't that bad.
Well, Carol, in a month or so, over a month, I will see you.
And it's going fast, which is good.
It is. Okay, Del, I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much for agreeing to do this.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
See you
Bye-bye,
later.
everybody.
Oh, my goodness. And thank you so much. It's such a nice opportunity to be able to speak to everybody. And by the way, if you're in your Artful Journey, I love this. Based on your Artful Journey, art journey, I went from not painting for years to wanting to paint every day. If anyone is on the fence, it's the best thing you ever can do for yourself. Thank you, Alice Moore. Wait a minute, I gotta see. Alice Moore, what are you doing Sunday at 8:15? 8:15 in the morning. This was amazing. By the way, Anne lines this all up for me. She sends me the schedule. I don't look at it until the day before because I don't want to be tempted to contact Lynn or Carol and say, what are you going to say? I hope it's nice. Both of you guys were so lovely. I do want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's not easy to jump into here in these live, if you're not doing this Facebook stuff, it's really awkward and weird. Plus, I was trying new, Alice just RSVP'd for her interview on Sunday that she said, I'm sleeping. So anybody who wants to know what Alice would have said to me on Sunday morning, it's right there. Yeah, it is so true. And I just happened to look at the list. Now, I've not met any of these folks, except for I have met Cecilia. So I'm going to be honest, she has come and taken my classes in person. So Hitomi has done an interview before. Yeah, Anne is the most amazing scheduler. She handles all of this for me. So I just want to thank everybody for doing this. It's really something that I love to do. And obviously, I love to share it with as many people. And I'm noticing it makes a difference. It's hard because if you don't have that interaction with people all the time and you don't know. So I just want to thank everybody. I'm sweating to death. I'm sorry. Okay. had somebody sign up yesterday. Okay, so if you do sign up, I haven't looked at the list yet. I haven't updated the walls. I haven't really done much of anything except for go have a glass of wine and burn my dinner last night. And today I've got a busy day and I'm working, but I just want to tell everybody, thank you so much. I will be online tomorrow morning with Cecilia and Cindy. So, and I need to remember to ask people where they live. Lynn, if you're still watching, where do you live? Didn't even ask that. All right. I do. Thank you, Anne, for setting this up. By the way, I am going to be around all weekend. I thought I might do a little field trip this weekend, so I'm trying to line that up. Oh, and Karen Beckelman is Sunday at 8 a.m. I know. I need to get on that. I need to update. I slept in this morning after 2 glasses of wine and burning my dinner, and I stayed up late watching Big Brother. I don't have any curfew. I don't have any kids around to tell me what to do. So that's what I do. All right. Any other questions that I can answer? I do want to say I had a couple of questions last night. I did answer them, I think, as well as possible. You can sign up monthly. You do not have to sign up for a full year. You can cancel at any time. Or you can upgrade to a year, which is what most people have done. So they get 2 free minutes. Oh, Karen says it's really 10 a.m. for her, so she will be awake. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, Hitomi, I watch Big Brother. I watch as much garbage TV as I possibly can when I go to bed at night so that I don't have to think. That's what I do. That's my is that my secret? Real Housewives, watch them all. I know. You'd think I would not, but I like documentaries too, but I can't fall asleep when I'm watching a documentary. I can fall asleep when I'm watching. Oh, and Survivor started this week too. It's been a big week. And that it's 1 a.m. And then to go to bed. All right, everybody. Thank you and have a wonderful day. I hope you'll join me back here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, where I will have the lovely Cecilia and Cindy, and we're going to do this all over again. I will talk to y'all later. Thank you so much.